On my last video, I called this song Just the Two of Us. Guys, we have Eminem, 97 Bonnie, and Clyde. I just realized it now. Karen and I are jumping into some Eminem videos. CliffBeats, no script off the rip with the one and only.
Karen.
That was very not enthusiastic. That was so delayed. I messed up the intro anyway because I was thinking about how I mispronounced the song title, and I can't believe it. So we're taking Karen down this rabbit hole. She's still dancing, carrying on from the last video. We're going to check out 97 Bonnie and Clyde. Then we're going to show her Kim and then go towards Stan, towards the Marshall Mathers LP. But if you guys have any suggestions, comment down below. You enjoying this so far?
Yeah, this is fun.
Okay, let's go. As long as you enjoy it, we'll keep going. Right, here we go. So, do me a favor. I think we should probably go to the dirty version, explicit. There we go. All right. So, guys, do me a favor. Go like, go subscribe. Please show love to Eminem. That is the most important part of this
There's
video.
always somebody dying.
This was his album cover.
Well, that's what I'm saying. There's always a dead something.
It's always dead something, like people's careers.
Or yeah.
He's always used music as his outlet to say the things he can't say in real life that would frustrate him.
That's fair.
So as a man, this was like his way. I guess with women too, they can do. I'm saying this was his way of doing it. This was different. 97. You see what I'm saying? Different time period. Anyways, guys, please show love to Eminem. Go like, go subscribe. This is Karen's first time reaction. 97 Bonnie and Clyde. Let's go. Hopefully this is the real dirty version. Dirty. Tap me if you need me.
Just the two of us.
Okay.
Baby, your dad loves you.
Oh.
I'll always be here for you. No matter what happens. Through all I got in this world, I would never give you up for nothing. Nobody in this world is ever gonna keep me from you. I love you. Come on, hey, we going to the beach. Grab a couple of toys and let dad strap you in the car seat. Oh, where's mama? She's taking a little nap in the trunk. Oh, that smell. Daddy must have run over a skunk. Now I know what you're thinking. It's kinda late to go swimming, but you know your mama. She's one of those type of women that do crazy things, and if she don't get away, she'll throw a fit. Don't play with daddy's toy knife, honey. Let go of it. And don't look so upset.
How'd you tap me?
Because I was gonna say in the beginning, I'm like, okay, well, it sounds like the body is now being put in the car. So then now we find out that's what he's doing. Or
So,
what he's saying.
Remember all the times.
Sorry if I'm yelling.
Well, it's okay. Remember times we've done like some reactions and you've heard like in the Death of Slim Shady, you would hear like keys clinging or dragging. You'd hear walking or footsteps. Eminem's always had that. It's a part of his storytelling within his music. He was known for the skits. He's known for. They're always concept albums. Every album is a concept album. So this is Slim Shady.
This is the concept of murdering your
Slim Shady had a lot going on. Let's go.
Don't get away, she'll throw a fit. Don't play with daddy's toy knife, honey, let go of it. And don't look so upset, why you acting bashful? Don't you wanna help dada build a sandcastle? And mama said she wants to show you how far she can float. And don't worry about that little boo-boo on her throat. It's just a little scratch, it don't hurt. Her was eating dinner while you was sweeping and spilled ketchup on her shirt. Mama's messy, ain't she? We'll let it wash off in the water and me and you can play by ourselves, can't we? Just the two of us.
Yeah.
Just the two.
You hear all the ways, though, he explained, like, the metaphors just within the metaphors.
I'm really focused on the visuals right
well,
now.
he's painting the story.
He's painting everything. So he's talking about some just a little ketchup, and you're like, you know, he just and what did he call it? The toy knife,
Yeah,
knife or whatever he called it.
yeah.
But
Let
he's
go
like,
of it.
Please let go, you know. And then he's like, oh, don't worry about that bruise on her throat.
It's a little boo-boo. It's a little scratch. It don't
It's
hurt.
a little scratch. He did that with the knife, and
Yeah.
the shirt.
But he says, Mama spilled ketchup on her shirt. Mama's messy, ain't she? So like it's a metaphor 2 times. He's going back and forth, like just playing with it.
Mom's messy. Yeah.
It's crazy the way he keeps explaining it 2 times in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just the storytelling was back. It still is to this day. But yeah, here we go. This is Slim Shady. You want to learn about Shady? You got it.
Must be real nice to be Kim.
Well, they had their own relationship issues, babe. You're gonna have to learn about that as we go down. All right. We have to go down the discography. She wasn't the best to him, and he wasn't the best to her. They both openly admitted, so it just didn't work out. But he still loves her. It's obvious. He still pulls a lot of. He still writes about her to this day. So
there's something. All right.
And when we ride, just the 2 of us. Just the 2 of us. Just you and I, just the 2 of us.
Right.
Wait, Haley listening to this as an adult, must be real interesting too. Like, what?
Well, he also had like a little bit of issues with Will Smith and stuff too, right? Mm-hmm. So just the 2 of us. Remember how he did? Will Smith did a song, "Just the 2 of Us" with him and his son. Just the 2 of us. They remixed it. Okay, never mind. I don't know if Eminem went first or not, but Eminem's had issues with Will Smith because when he got a Grammy, Will Smith said, "I was able to get this without having to swear. Like I was taught not to curse, basically. I think he said by his grandmother or whatnot. So I did this without having to swear." So that's why when he said Will Smith don't got to cuss in his raps to sell records, well I do. So fuck him and fuck you too. He said that. Well, she doesn't. I'll have to show her those videos. Here we go. Get back to the song. He was a menace to society. I'm telling you. Let's go.
Oh God.
Just the 2 of us.
Reckless.
Just you and I, just the 2 of us. Just the 2 of us. And when we ride, just the 2 of us.
Heck no.
Just the 2 of us. See, honey, there's a place called heaven and a place called hell. A place called prison and a place called jail. And that is probably on its way to all of them except one. His mama's got a new husband and a stepson. And
you catch that? In other words, he's not
ain't going to heaven.
Yeah. When I was little, I was like, wait. I'm trying to do the math in my head. I'm like,
write it all down.
Yeah, I was a little kid, like, huh?
Probably on his way to all of them except one. His mama's got a new husband and a stepson, and you don't want a brother, do ya? Maybe when you're old enough to understand a little better, I'll explain it to you. But for now, what you say, mama was real, real bad. Was being mean to dad that made him real, real mad. But I still feel sad that I put her on timeout. Sit back in the chair, honey, quit trying to climb out. I told you it's okay, hey, hey. When the baba, take a night-night, nan boo, goo gaga, her make poo-poo caca. That'll change her diety. Clean the baby up so her can take a nighty-nighty.
Okay, that was nasty.
As soon as we get to the water. 97 Bonnie and Clyde, me and my daughter.
That was so good.
Just being able to rhyme like part words, baby sounds. Goo goo gaga. Yeah, he's always been able to do that though. Like fubba you cubba cubba, ubba you ubba uba. Like he's insane. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's just something I know from my head. I'm saying like that's what he's always been immaculate at. Where it's like, what the fuck? Bring it back one more time for Karen.
Please.
I'm out. Sit back in the chair, honey. Quit trying
He's talking to her in baby talk.
I told you it's okay, hey, hey. When the baba, take a night-night, nan boo, goo gaga, her make poo caca. That'll change her diety. Clean the baby up so her can take a nighty-nighty. And that'll wake her up as soon as we get to the water. 97 Bonnie and Clyde, me and my daughter. Just the 2 of us. Just the 2 of us. And when we ride, just the 2 of us.
Man, that's just like deep on so many levels because he's saying like he just said you don't want another brother, whatever.
So she's obviously seeing somebody else.
Right, but he's saying just the 2 of us. He's saying like she's the one that would let anybody else in. You know what I mean? Like Kim is the reason that anybody else would come in between me and my daughter.
Yeah, well, he just said, being mean to dad made me real mad. But I still feel bad that I put her on timeout. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Like, so he feels bad that I put her on timeout. But being mean to dad done made me real, real mad. Yeah. That's what he was doing with that right there. So obviously there's issues. And he said, you don't want a new stepbrother, do you? And he said, right. Yeah, so that's why I have to show you Kim after this. Oh my God. Yeah, oh my God, it's right. Here we go. It's a good song.
And when we ride, just the 2 of us. Just the 2 of us. Just you and I, just the 2 of us. Just the 2 of us. And when we ride, just the 2 of us.
Did have a bop, huh?
Just you and I. Before we pray, we're gonna take mommy for a with a walk along the pier. Haley, don't cry, honey, don't get the wrong idea. Mama's too sleepy to hear you screaming in her ear. That's why you can't get it away. But don't worry, Daddy made a nice bed for mommy at the bottom of the lake. Here, you wanna help Dad tie a rope around this rock? We'll tie it to her footsie, then we'll roll her off the dock. Ready now? Here we go, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Do you know how?
There goes mama splashing in the water. No more fighting with dad, no more restraining order. No more stepdad, no more new brother. Blow her kisses bye-bye, tell mama you love her. And we'll go play in the sand, build a castle and junk. But first, just help dad with 2 more things out the trunk. Just the 2 of us. Just the 2 of us.
Now, I gotta say something really quick. I've always thought, I said, to help dad with 2 more things out the trunk. Now remember, the death of Slim Shady, now he could be referring to something else. I'm not sure. This could be a reach on my part. But the death of Slim Shady was what? The death of Marshall Mathers and Eminem. Slim Shady won. Who were the other 2 people? You see what I'm saying? So it almost made me think, did he go back and hear his own shit and go, wait a minute. The other 2 people are my other personas, my personalities.
Well, now I want to know what happens.
Because he said, help dad with 2 more things out the trunk. And where was Eminem? And the death of Slim Shady? In the trunk.
Yeah.
But he could be talking about maybe like his mom and somebody else at that time. I don't think he pre-planned shit, but people have always had this weird thing because Eminem's been able to like predict the future and still do callbacks to his albums from like 8, 7, 6, the first album. It all ties together.
Well, literally the only thing that I could think of when you said there's 2 other people in the trunk, who else do you think it could be? I thought of the stepdad and the stepbrother.
Yeah, that's initially what I thought too.
Okay, so now I need to know what happened.
But that's what I thought it was too. You know what I'm saying? But that's initially that's what it really is. My reach is a bit too far of a reach, and I know that, and I already know people are commenting, going crazy about it. But I always thought about like, what if he really did like pre-plan that? But then I was like, no, because he's talking about the stepdad and brother. And now that I'm thinking about it, it was definitely a reach, and I was way wrong because I'm thinking of some other songs where he made references to that line. We'll get into that later. So I just corrected myself. Thank you for helping me with that one. I'm a little rusty.
But you know what I was gonna say though? I think it's absolutely insane to think it's normal or to play out his baby daughter helping him get rid of her mother's body.
That's the shock
Like
value.
I'm sitting here like, okay, well, it's one thing that you killed her. Like that's already an intense level. But now you've got your daughter there witnessing to it. And it's kind of funny because, you know, like the daughter, there's moments where she starts to cry and he appeases her. He's
Don't
like,
get the
don't
wrong
worry.
idea.
It's okay. But
Mama's too sleepy to hear you screaming in her
yeah,
ear.
she senses that something is off. That's her nature. And then he's like, no, you can trust me. It's all good.
It's
We're
just part of
good.
the
Things are
storytelling.
great.
But think of the song title, 97 Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
So they're a tag team together. They're a
That's
team
what I'm
together.
saying. She's already in
Partner in crime.
in the car. Yes.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's wrap this up.
Things out the trunk. Just the 2 of us. Just the 2 of us.
And
He's like, what's up, gorilla?
It's like a
Oh.
because it's also, think about it, guilty conscience. Her innocence is her conscience saying like, no, this is not right. And Dada is like guilty conscience, still Slim Shady. No, we're good. Everything is good. Keep going. Keep doing it.
It's always about a storytelling. You see, that's what I'm trying to say. It connects. Everything you're sweating.
Yeah, my heart rate is up.
That's don't check that. You gotta figure yourself out.
Oh, no.
It's like going on WebMD. You find out you got cancer every
All
damn
the
time.
time.
Don't symptom check. Let's go.
Just the 2 of us. Just the 2 of us. And when we ride, just the 2 of us. Just the 2 of us.
I just want this on replay.
See the coloring?
Oh yeah.
Just the 2 of us. And when we ride, just the 2 of us. Just the 2 of us. Just you and I, just the 2 of us. Just me and you, baby. Just the 2 of us. That's all we need in this world. Just the 2 of us. Just me and you. Just the 2 of us. Your dad will always be here for you. Your dad's always gonna love you. Remember that. If you ever need me, I'ma always be here for you. If you ever need anything, just ask. Dad will be right there. Your your dada loves you. I love you, baby.
There's still so much. All right, it was just music.
Yeah, it was just well. That's how it used to be back in the day. You'd have a little bit of a rollout, and most artists, not for this beat in particular, but most artists would leave like a nice 36 seconds. So if you wanted to freestyle yourself, you could rap to it, and that's what ask any rapper after they got done hearing a song, they would rap to the remaining part of the instrumental left. I can't think of one artist I've ever met that has said, "Hey, I haven't gone back and just listened to that 46 seconds and wrote my own stuff." It was a little bit different back in the day. You know, you weren't able to pull up instrumentals on SoundCloud or whatever the hell you want to pull up these days. You know, so you'd have to work with what you got, and if you just got a loop of 46 seconds after a song, that's what you were writing to. But anyways, what'd you think of the song?
That was really interesting. I thought it was well done from a writing perspective, but the storyline is wild, unbelievable.
Well, this is when Slim Shady was created. This is his cartoon character, and he was even trying to say, like, even in the death of Slim Shady, like, this is just a character I'm playing.
This is like a big antagonist. It's like literally the evil guy in the storyline.
Well, he's a cartoon character.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he did play the heel.
Mm-hmm.
But you could tell how much he. I mean, look at the picture of him and Haley right here. You could tell that's his little mini me. Like, that's my little homie right there. Like, he's like, that's why even at then he kept saying like, "Dad, I always loves you. I love you." Like, even what I noticed too is he says, "I'm always be here for you if you ever need anything." Now he's saying like, "I'm not always gonna be here for you, so do not cry when I'm gone. Just, you move on. Be happy without me, and just put on a song of mine." It's crazy to think how like he went from that mindset to now him being 52 and saying like, "Hey, like I'm not always gonna be here, but this is from me to you. So when I'm not here and I can't give you the things that you want, you can still hear my voice, and hopefully that helps you." It's just crazy how everything ties in. But anyways, guys, Eminem, 97 Bonnie and Clyde. Go subscribe. Please show love to Eminem. This is Karen's first time reaction. We're going through the rabbit hole. Now we have to jump into Kim because she corrected me on my beyond fuck up of a reach. Because I was like, man, what? And I just remembered right now, like, yeah, he's talking about them, and it's going to get brought up again later on in the storyline. So don't worry about it. This ain't the end. We're just getting started. All right, we love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, hit that like, subscribe button. Plenty more to come. We got you guys covered. If there's anything else you want me to check out, like I said, comment down below. Instagram's also in the description down below. Message me anytime. I love you guys. I wouldn't have a channel without you. And we're grateful. We're beyond grateful. So, next one.
Off we go.
Off we go to the next one. We'll see you soon. What was that? Birdman hand rub? Sounds of the next one.